This is a re recording of Intuition and Gold Light Protection, and this one is called Intuition and Gold Light that shot out of my TV. And yes, this is a true story, and I'm going to give you some facts and some information about why you should not watch scary movies and use discernment. Because if you love scary movies, I'm here to tell you this. Watching television is a type of conditioning and mind control. There's 100 corporations in America that fund 75% airtime. Corporations decide what commercials you see, and the more you watch, the more you get into a receptive pattern of alpha brainwave states. It's science. This is psychological warfare. You see, TV and social media can affect your feelings because it makes you feel good and creates addiction. Consider TikTok. I even had to take a break from it. In addition to this, subliminal messages can influence your perception of the world at a subconscious level. And this is where you go into a state of hypnosis. So I'm here to remind you to listen to your intuition because I learned to use discernment and listen to my intuition. And I knew not to watch this movie, but I've always loved, scary movies. And now I see how a program can manifest and put you in a low vibrational state. This ugly, dense energy emerge when some friends and I watched a movie based on actual events. It's called the Dubik Box film or Dubik Box. I don't know how to say the word. Either way, it's a film about YouTubers who buy stuff off the net, like a mystery box, and they reveal it to their audience. I was hooked on this on YouTube for a while. Anyhow, this movie was about someone who purchased a, Dubik Box, whatever you want to call it, and I guess his life went to shit after, which I found out after watching this movie. And yes, I should have listened, because as I started the movie, I felt off. I felt something was off. And this was during my spiritual awakening, okay? When I was like at the height of my senses. I ignored my intuition and I didn't think there was anything special about it. Then, as soon as we got into the movie, there was a scene where I felt I needed to skip through. Like my intuition was screaming there. It was saying, fast forward. So I did. And I fast forward through a part where a guy was about to open the box he received. And as I was going to do this, I looked to my side and my friend got up from the sofa and his face he looked like he was scared. He was full of fear. And then he left to the bathroom. And I thought at the time he was just being a sissy. And I was like, whatever, I'm going to keep on watching this movie. But he was afraid and he felt it. And his expression, it said everything. But anyhow, by this time I skipped through a bit of the movie because of the part of the box opening. And as soon as I pushed play again, the same scene appeared. I was like, what the fuck? I know I fast forward through this shit. It was not the same exact scene, but it looked the same. It was the part where I felt I needed to skip replayed itself. It was as if something within the movie wanted me to see what was in the box he opened, and by my skipping did nothing. Instead, the darkness within the movie ensured I saw what I knew not to. And again, something told me to turn it off. And right when I was about to turn it off, I saw a beautiful, bright gold light shoot out from the TV and hover in front of me, but to the left of the TV. And this gold light hovered, watched over me until I literally turned off the TV. As soon as I turned off the movie, the gold light sped through the house, out the front door. It was beautiful and the brightest gold I have ever seen. And in an exact moment, I felt calm. I felt protected. This gold light was looking over me. I already knew that. I always watched similar movies, so this was a shock to me. I've never, ever experienced this my whole life. And after researching, I found out that this movie was not only based on actual events, they used the actual footage within the film. That shit I did not know. And would I have stopped watching it? Probably not. I always found, the paranormal fascinating. But I did learn my lesson. For me, no future documentaries about the Dubik Box. I have seen them on YouTube and people buying them off the web, but never in my life have I had this happen to me. My body, my intuition was talking to me. It was trying to warn me on this day. And I should have listened and turned off the movie. It's always energy. It's all energy. And if you want more information about this, check out Energy Surrounds You on a podcast and blog. And I just felt the need to tell others because this story is an excellent example of how listening to your body, intuition, or feeling of your higher self. Everything has a specific vibrational frequency, just like food. You are what you watch because it can manifest into your reality. And as a messenger, you may receive downloads or knowing fragments of information. Information is given in divine timing, and for many reasons and pieces, because you may not be ready to know at the time. And this is something that happened to me during this time. I didn't understand the bigger picture until later on. More information was given to me, like downloads and dreams. I just want you to imagine seeing as you would another person in front of you is how what happened this day always surrounds us. It was in the physical. You may not see what I saw, yet I'm here to tell you that what transpired that day also happens to you. So remember that. Protectors surround you whenever you watch scary, dark, or evil movies. White or gold lights hover around you and your TV as darkness tries to touch you. You see, negative forces use these movies to push energy into your home. And you could believe it or not. All I have to say is this did not even cross my mind. I was just shown what a lot of people don't see. It's always there. So use discernment when you watch these scary movies because there's always darkness trying to come in through that damn TV. But I want you to understand how darkness fades. When you actively work on yourself, heal, and want to be more loving, darkness fades as you are a higher frequency. It can only reach so far. And I think that's why the gold light was there. So whatever you see may be around. But I'm here to ask you, do you trust what you see? And this makes me think about CERN and what, parasites did, because I feel more of this is going to happen. People are going to have more experiences and talk about this in the physical. I feel something as a portal is open, and science is not ready. They think they're ready, but they're not ready. The world is going to see more of what I did this day. The ones who see and experience are here to bring messages, to, help others remember. And understand that what is unseen is just as seen. You just have to align to that frequency to experience it. But it's always around. It's always around. So try this. Do a little test on yourself and go without watching TV for a week or two and compare how you feel on a conscious level. I promise you, you will know if the energy is different. Even start cutting out low, negative movies or TV programs that you watch. Because I'm here to give you guys a reminder. The gold light is one of many ways the divine talks to you, as well as your stomach, because your stomach has its own brain. Did you know that? Thank you. Until next time, have a beautiful, beautiful experience.